I'm Marianne Thorne. There's a PDF called the Creative Goal Setting Program. That file is available obviously for you to download and print. So the instruction video we're doing right now is for those of you who have printed off that file and are trying to work out how to put that goal folder together. The very first page is written instructions on how to do so. But hey, let's quickly put one of these folders together so that the written instructions make more sense. It's pretty straightforward. You've got yourself a binder, I hope, or something similar to one of these binders. Look at that. It's already got creative goal setting down the binding here. This is an insert sleeve on the front, so you can put the very second page of the PDF will go inside the front of the folder, giving you the title. Okay, makes sense. Then you'll need about 25 plastic sleeves to go inside your binder, which has hopefully got the 4 rings. The 4 rings just mean that it holds the plastic sleeves in place. This binder, the ones I always use, are what we call 25mm D-ring binders. I'm sure you'll find something similar. Just don't go too much bigger. We don't want you using 50mm D-rings because it doesn't help you keep your goals focused. I've seen people use bigger binders and it doesn't actually help. It's better to have the 25mm. Pages 3 and 4 is the front-facing page and then the My Life Plan. Put them back to back and slide them into your first plastic sleeve. So you've got just a lovely front-facing creative goal setting there for you to decorate, and then you have My Life Plan. Then the next 5 pages you will have printed are My Vision sheets. These sheets, I've got 4. The 5th one I'm going to turn back to put to the back of those, and I'm going to slide into the next sleeve. So there's actually 5 bits of paper in the second sleeve inside the folder. The next page after that is a distinctions sheet, and the one after that is called Consciousness. Put them in back to back. The distinction sheet is going to be facing you on the right hand side here. Consciousness will be facing you when you turn the page on your left. Again, you've got another distinction sheet, and the next picture page, as I like to call these blank ones, is Contribution. 2 sheets back to back into the next sleeve. So you've got the distinction sheet facing up on the right hand side, turn the page and you've got Contribution facing up on the left. Alright, keep going. You've got distinction sheets and then you've got Family back to back. Distinction sheet is facing up on the right hand side. These 2 pages going together into the sleeve, turn it over and you've got Family facing up on the left. Keep going, work your way through. I've just got a couple already done here. I've got then Health, Home, Leisure, Material Things, Personal Development, Relationships, Resources, Self, and then the Planet. Have you noticed they are all in alphabetical order? That's their purpose at the moment. Now, the Planet still needs its distinction sheet put in, and behind that will be these goals or something better now materialize for me. Now, here's where we change a bit. There's one sheet called Received Goals that goes by itself in the next sleeve. It doesn't have anyone going in the back of it. And then we have spare sheets and spare plastic sleeves. The next 4 sheets, distinction sheets, they're just spares. Pop them in a sleeve after the received goals. And then you've got 5 thank you letters. Pop them all together for now. As you work your way through the how to do the creative goal setting, it'll make sense what these sheets are for. So just pop them away for now. And then we have a please keep these 3 sheets, right? My vision, distinction, and thank you letter for photocopying. They're for down the track, right? So 1, that's my vision, 2 is distinctions, and 3 is a thank you, right? Put them all together, keep those there for future use in case you run out of copies. The idea is that all of these sheets, you're going to be rewriting them over time. So yes, you definitely put those in there. Then you should have some spare plastic sleeves. For the same reason you've got spare sheets, you're going to use more plastic sleeves over time. Okay, so you can leave those in there. Then in the very back sleeve, we're going to put the adding value exercise until you need it in the next step of this whole process of doing creative goal setting, and your step-by-step instructions to doing a creative goal setting folder. I always leave those facing the very back so you know where to find them. So I put the adding value exercises facing up on the right hand side at the back here, and the step-by-step instructions are at the very last back of the folder. There you have it, one goal folder all set up, ready to use. And I'm hoping you're going to get yourself some sort of coloured markers to use in your goal folder. Now, as much as I've thought about it over the years, about having a digital version of the goal folder, I now understand why it wouldn't have been such a good idea. Now that we've had more research on using computers to write, etc., and we've discovered that students don't retain the information as well when they read it off e-books, etc. It's actually important for our learning to be more tactile, to be able to write your own notes. And in creative goal setting, as is explained later in the program, using colours advertises to your own mind what it is that's most important to you. So there's a reason we use the coloured markers or colouring in pencils. Crayons are going to get way too messy. So coloured markers or coloured pencils, and don't have those coloured markers too fine tipped, right? There's a temptation to go out and buy coloured pens that more or less mimic biros or writing pens. Actually, the bit thicker is better. So the coloured markers that you would hand out to your children, doesn't matter what brand obviously, but look, a pack of 10 is sufficient. So you now have yourself a binder, you have yourself markers, you've got all those printed inserts in a great way in your folder. You are ready to start. Now, for any of you who cannot access a printer straight up, but you'd like to get started, by all means, do your best to get some sort of folder to keep everything in. Follow the instructions as if you had printed them. Just when you go to use a distinction sheet, make your own version of one, okay? Create a heading at the top when we're instructed to fill in the area, right? Put a double line down the center of your page and create the 2 columns. You can do that. You don't actually have to print a goal folder to use one. You can create your copy of it, your own facsimile of one. So please don't wait around just because you don't have a printer. Get started. When you do have access to a printer, you can neaten it all up, because there is value in having something that's orderly, in which you are creative. It's like having the yin and the yang. The creativity and the order or the discipline is what makes our goals actually happen. It's the balance, it's the 2 aspects coming together. So that's very powerful. That's it for this little video. Tune in for the next one. The first thing we do when we open up our goal folder is we start on the adding value exercise. So tune in for that one. Thank you. Bye for now.